welcome to another episode of Growing as Global Christians. I'm excited you joined me this week because we are praying for the country of Venezuela. Now, Venezuela is a beautiful country. It's located in South America along the Caribbean coast, bordered by Guyana, Colombia, and Brazil. And now, Venezuela has miles and miles of beautiful sandy coastline along the Caribbean, as well as hundreds of little islands that are dotted throughout the archipelago of the country. Now, Venezuela has long been known for its oil industry. And that's why actually around me in the screen, I have 5 different oil rig pictures. See if you can find all of them. It's been known for its oil because it, for the longest time, has the largest amount of known oil reserves of any country in the world. And for a long time, oil was what allowed the Venezuelan economy to boom. However, in recent years, there's been lots and lots of struggles and challenges that have been facing the country. But before we get into those, let's learn a little bit about this wonderful country. Now, Venezuela is known as one of the world's 17 mega diverse countries. It has mountains, rainforests, plains, coral reefs, savannas, and more. It is known by many wildlife enthusiasts as the heaven for wildlife. There is so much unique and crazy animals like anteaters and sloths. And actually, Venezuela is home to the largest rodent. It's the capybara. You can look it up. It's this mixture of like a pig and a beaver. It stands 2 feet tall. It's got this real scraggly hair, and it lives along the water, kind of like a hippo with webbed feet. Now, the crazy thing about a capybara is they eat 8 pounds of grass a day. That's incredible. Along with the wildlife, Venezuela is also a beautiful country. In the heart of Venezuela is the Canima National Park, which is home to the world's largest and highest waterfall, Angel Falls. Imagine water dropping 3,212 feet, over a half mile, 100 stories higher than the tallest building in the world. It is stunning. Angel Falls are breathtaking, and they are one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world. With the snow-capped mountains, the rainforest, and the stunning beaches, Venezuela is a beautiful and diverse place. It's also home to around 30 million people. Now, 90% of them would consider themselves Roman Catholic, but as true in a lot of countries, their Catholicism is mixed with spiritual worship and other traditional ideas. Venezuelans are also very friendly and hospitable, and if you visit, you will probably be offered the official Venezuelan drink, the chicha andini, which is this mixture of this sweet and thick kind of rice and corn flour drink. Very tasty. Venezuela has been through a lot lately, and it's been in the news a lot. Their current government, their current president, Maduro, the food crisis, which leads me to 3 ways we can pray for Venezuela this week. Number 1, pray for the humanitarian crisis right now. It is a declining economy. The government and its policies, there's been a lot of corruption, and Venezuela over the last several years has faced hyperinflation, which has led to this medical and food shortage. 5 million people over the last several years have fled Venezuela looking for a better life, food, and a job or economic security. 90% of the Venezuelans live below the poverty line, and the death toll is rising in malnutrition and preventable diseases, as well as violence and division and desperate hunger. Pray for the people, pray for this humanitarian crisis, pray for their physical and their spiritual needs, that they would find strength and safety and security. The second thing you can pray for is the government. The experts say that all of this humanitarian crisis that's happening in Venezuela is all the result of poor decision making. It's not a drought. It's not an earthquake. It's purely political. So pray for the government. Pray for the corruption and the decision making. Pray for the government to make good, wise decisions, that they would care for their people. They would open up their borders for aid and medical supplies to come in. And pray that they would lead with justice, truth, and compassion. Finally, pray for the church. There are Christians in Venezuela, and pray that they would be protected and that they would be emboldened to carry the hope of Jesus into their communities and into the world. Pray that the church would promote peace and that it would help provide and love its neighbor with resources out of what it's been given. Lord, come quickly to Venezuela and its people. We pray for your kingdom to grow in this place and for your glory to be spread throughout this beautiful, beautiful country. Thank you for your prayers this week. God bless you.